Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Kyle and welcome back to episode 22 of my road to Euro 2016, the series where I was supposed to be predicting the 23 men squad that we're going to, or I thought were going to go to, the Euros in France. We are now almost at, we're just finishing the quarterfinals and I'm still doing the series, which proves I am very bad with timekeeping. However, I do have a reason. It was because my Xbox was broken. But let's get into this episode. Today we have Iceland beat England in the last round. Very shocking. As an Englishman, Iceland played. They didn't play tremendously well. Just England played poorly. But anyway, let's get into this. In goal we have Hannes Haldorsen from FK Bodo and Glimt. I did not even think that was a team. It's a weird name for a team. But anyway, Haldorsen has played 12 games last season for his club, along with having 37 international caps. At right back, we have a centre back in Birkir Sevarsson. He plays for Hammarby IF in the Swedish division, or Swedish First League. He played 6 games for Hammarby last season, as well as having 60 international caps. He can also play left back or centre back, as well as right back. The next position we have is centre back. We have Ragnar Sigurdsson. He plays for Krasnodar in the Russian league. He played 35 games for Krasnodar last season, and Ragnar Sigurdsson has played 60 games for Iceland in his career. His centre-back partner, who I have chosen, is Carl Arnesson from Malmo in the Swedish league. He played 16 games for Malmo last season, as well as having 50 international caps, and he can also play as a defensive midfielder. Ari Skulason is the left back. He plays for OB in the Danish league. He can also play defensive midfielder just like Carl Arnesson, but Skulason played 29 games for OB last season, as well as having 41 international caps. Moving on to the right midfield, we have Johan Gudmundsson from Charlton Athletic. Last season he played 42 games for Charlton last season, as well as having 50 international caps, and he looks like a really good player. Into the centre midfield position we have Gylfi Sigurdsson from Swansea. He played 37 games for Swansea last season, as well as having 42 international caps. He has an outstanding free kick, and he, for me, is the best Icelandic player there has ever been. Maybe Ida Johnson, who's coming up later, but Gylfi Sigurdsson is the best midfielder, definitely. But next to him we have Aron Gunnarsson from Cardiff. He is the captain of Iceland, and he is the captain of that long throw, as you may have seen. Scored some goals from it. Anyway, Gunnarsson played 29 games for Cardiff last season, as well as having 62 international caps. In the left midfield position we have a central midfielder, because he can play central midfield or left midfield. It is Emil Hallfredsson. Plays for Udinese in the Italian Serie A. He played 11 games last season for Udinese, and he also played 19 games for Hellas Verona in the same league. Hallfredsson has played 55 games for Iceland as well. Moving on to those two strikers, we go with Alfred Finnbogason from Augsburg in the German Bundesliga. He played 14 games for Augsburg, as well as playing 13 games for Olympiacos last season. Finnbogason also has 36 international caps. His strike partner is Kolbeinn Sigborsson. He plays for FC Nantes in the Ligue 1, the French league. He played 29 games for Nantes last season, as well as having 43 international caps, scoring 21 goals in the 43 games he has played for Iceland. Next we have some blank spaces. That just means that the player is not on FIFA. We have two goalkeepers. The first goalkeeper is Gunnelifsson Plays for Breidablik in the Icelandic league, the only player to play in that league. It's a bit weird, don't you think? Playing for your country, but you're the only player who plays actually in the country. He played 10 games for Breidablik last season. I think I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. And he has 26 international caps. The next goalkeeper is Ogmundur Christensen, who plays for Hammarby IF, just like the right back. However, for some reason he's not on the game. He played 5 games for Hammarby last season, as well as having 11 international caps. We have a centre back. We have 3 centre backs coming up now. We have Algrimor Johansson, Jonassen from OB in the Danish league. He played 33 games for OB last season, as well as having 15 international caps. We have another blank space, and that just means that Solveig Ottersen is not in FIFA just because he plays in the Chinese league with Jiangsu. He played 27 games for Jiangsu last season, as well as having 28 international caps. And the final defender we have Horter Logi Valgardsen. He plays for Orebrock SK in the Swedish division. He only played 3 games last season, but he can play left back or centre back. He also has 10 international caps. The next player we go with is a midfielder, Olafur Ingi Skulason. He plays for Gençlerbirlik in the Turkish league. He has 28 games played for his club, as well as having 26 international caps. The next midfielder we go with is Birkir Bjarnason from FC Basel in the Switzerland league. Bjarnason played 44 games for FC Basel last season, as well as having 50 international caps. And not only can he play left midfield, he can also play central midfield, which is pretty good. Next we have Elmar Bjarnason. I keep wanting to say Bjarn. I don't know. Anyway, Elmar Bjarnason. He plays for Aarhus GF in the Danish league. He has 31 games played for his club last season, as well as having 29 international caps. The final midfielder is Rurik Gislason, I'm not sure. Plays for FC Nuremberg in the Bundesliga 2nd division. He played 14 games for Nuremberg last season, as well as having 36 international caps. We have Arnor Smarson, who plays for Hammarby IF. It says he is a central midfielder on FIFA, but he can also play in the wing position and also the striker's position. He played 11 games for Hammarby last season, as well as having 18 international caps. 2 strikers are not on FIFA. The first one is Vidar Kjartansson, who plays for Jiangsu in the Chinese league. In 30 appearances for Jiangsu, he scored 11 goals, and he also has 9 international caps. And the final player is arguably the greatest player. I know I said Gylfi Sigurdsson was good, but he's nothing compared to this guy. It is Ida Gudjonsson, the ex-Chelsea man, absolutely outstanding. He plays for Shanghai in the Chinese league. He played 14 games for his club last season. He can also play central attacking midfield or just attacking midfield. And he has 87 international caps, and in that time he has scored 26 goals. So, my prediction now for Iceland would have been to finish 3rd in the group behind Portugal and Austria. However, Portugal finished 3rd, Iceland finished 2nd, and Austria finished last. So, that would have been my prediction. Very shocking that they've got France on... Well, I'm recording this on the 2nd. They play France tomorrow on the 3rd, on the Sunday. You'll probably get this on the either Monday or Tuesday. But thank you for watching my video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and please subscribe to to my channel for more good content. See you in the next one. Goodbye.